Hi there, it's Chris with Wannabe Honey Farms, and I got called out the other day. Someone said, Chris, you haven't been making any videos. And so I thought I'd put something together. We went on vacation and got back right before, anyway, about a week into September. And on September 11th, easy date to remember, 9/11, I went into my bees. We were playing catch up around here from vacation. And basically, I just went in, took a look at them, and I put in some apivar strips. I did a mite test. That video was there. Yeah, I did make that video of putting in the apivar and getting the mite strips in. But since then, I haven't really done too much. We've just been busy playing catch up. And I live in Western Washington, so this crappy weather is kind of the standard. I went in the other day. Shirley was busy and wasn't able to help me record. And so I went in, just did a wilderness check on them. That squirrel down on the far end had not been showing very much activity, but I went in, I found the queen almost immediately. There were good honey stores, and I would imagine that's why there hasn't been a whole lot of activity out. Number one, the crappy weather. Number two, the honey stores are doing very well. The other one, the queen, totally different personality of that hive. The queen is still laying. There's, I wouldn't say a lot of brood, but there was a significant amount of brood. And so there weren't as many honey stores, so I put my feeders on, and I just been feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. And so that's kind of an update on the hives. I'm down to the two. They're both looking really good. I've got good. I found the queen in one, and I found eggs in a bunch of cap brood in the other one. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. When I went in, I just reinforced my idea of how glad I was that I switched over to Italians. They were incredibly gentle for this time of year. My other bees would have attacked me and just been buzzing my head nonstop. They were incredibly gentle. That, or I've just finally, after a year, become a little more proficient in moving my frames around and not disturbing them as much. I don't know. But anyway, that's what's going on. I plan on going back in, and I'll do my best to video, I guess. My plan is to go in on the 23rd of this month, October. I'll be monitoring the temperatures, but if it gets down to where it's 50 degrees on a regular basis, I'll go in sooner. But as long as the highs are around 60, I'm just going to keep feeding them and let them put in some stores for the winter. Then on the 23rd, I'm going to pull the apivar strips. I'm going to put the winter cover on, the quilt. I got some burlap I'm going to put in there, and I've also got a feeding area I'm going to put in there to hold them over the winter, and I'll put some probably crystallized sugar in there with them. But that's where I've been at. Just on a side note, and this has nothing to do with beekeeping, so you guys can sign off right now, but we were on vacation. We camp in a fifth wheel, and when we got back, we were kind of thinking about retirement and where that was going to go. And Shirley wants to do her garden, and I want to do my bees during the spring and summer months and into the fall. And then from October to like March, when I retire in 2 years, we were just going to jump in the RV and tour the country. And so we upgraded the RV when we got back from vacation. Let's see if I can show you a little bit of it, but that's the tail end sticking out behind me now. It sticks out considerably more than the old one. But we got a Montana 3762 BP is what it's called. And I'm not even going to lie and tell you that we're going camping in it. This is toting a hotel room behind us. And that's the way I look at it. It's not so much a camping trailer as it is just taking a hotel room with us. And the idea was 30 years ago, we bought a membership at a campground, one of those campgrounds that have campgrounds across the country. There's like 600 of them we can go to. So whenever we go out, the camping is free, and they have room for a rig this big. And so that's kind of our retirement plan. Be here in the summer and be in the winter. And so that's kind of exciting for us. We just bought, I call it a new winter home when we retire, but it's a new summer home now. And so we plan on using it a lot more. But I'm real excited. Shirley's real excited. And if you want to know more about it, I got a whole walkthrough of it that I have on video. But if you're interested, just PM me. If you're not, then just tell me to stick with the bees, Chris, because that's what this channel is for. But anyway, we're just real happy with that. But anyway, this is typical Western Washington weather. It sucks. It's rainy. It's nasty, and this time of year I have no idea why I live here. But anyway, guys, that's where we're at with the bees. I got probably one more video before I button them up for the winter. Thanks for watching. Bye. If you like it, subscribe.